have it, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the first time he breaks his silence on rising fuel prices, but this time the Prime Minister blames it on the opposition-ruled states, saying that VAT has not been cut in several of the opposition-ruled states. He names and shames those states ruled under the opposition, particularly Maharashtra, Bengal, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, saying that they didn't cut fuel tax. Here's Prime Minister Modi saying that the central government has cut on the excise tax on fuel. Why can't the opposition states cut on VAT? The VAT, which currently is high in several opposition-ruled states, including Bengal, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra. Here is Prime Minister Narendra Modi appealing to those states, to the opposition-ruled states, asking them to cut down on the VAT tax, while stating that the centre has already reduced the excise tax on fuel prices. Of course, apart from that, this is a high-level meeting along with chief ministers of states across the country where Prime Minister is addressing the COVID situation, the rise in COVID cases, and then he wades into the fuel price rise, speaking about several states that haven't yet cut down on the VAT tax, while the centre has already slashed excise prices on fuel. Let's cut across Prime Minister Narendra Modi while he speaks on fuel price rise, addressing the grievance of the people at large, and also pointing out that opposition-ruled states must act.
आपसे मेरी प्रार्थना है कि देश हित में आप पिछले नवंबर में जो करना था, 6 महीने डिले हो चुका है, अब भी आप अपने राज्य के नागरिकों को वेट कम करके इसका बेनिफिट पहुंचाइए.
Minister Modi's first remark on rising fuel prices. Remember, we're looking at the country grappling with severe rise in fuel prices. In fact, across India, we're looking at fuel prices that have well breached the 100 rupee mark per litre. And at a time like this, Prime Minister Modi now addressing the fuel price rise and also blaming it on the opposition states, opposition-ruled states, several states including West Bengal, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Telangana. He says that VAT tax has not been slashed while the central government has already slashed the excise tax. This is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first remark on fuel price rise in the country. Remember, several states in the country are looking at exorbitant prices of fuel. In fact, several opposition-ruled states also seeing a rise in fuel prices along with BJP-ruled states. But here the Prime Minister outrightly pointing out at the opposition-ruled states, particularly Maharashtra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, claiming that these are states that have not cut down on the VAT tax while the centre has already slashed the excise duty. Well, let's once again take a listen to this very important reaction coming in from the Prime Minister, a first on fuel price rise in India.
आपसे मेरी प्रार्थना है कि देश हित में आप पिछले नवंबर में जो करना था, 6 महीने डिले हो चुका है, अब भी आप अपने राज्य के नागरिकों को वेट कम करके इसका बेनिफिट पहुंचाइए.
All right, that's Prime Minister Narendra Modi, where he says that fuel prices have skyrocketed. In fact, almost saying that people across the country are currently suffering, but also those particularly in the opposition-ruled states, including Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Maharashtra, Telangana. He pointed out these opposition-ruled states not having cut the VAT tax, while the centre has already slashed on the excise duty. These are Prime Minister's words, while we're looking at a fuel price rise on a steady rise as we speak, week after week.